Hey, I'm back again. Just wanted to talk about one more thing, and that was about my weight loss journey. A few people have asked me about it, and I've been meaning to do a update on the journey, and I hadn't done it, so I'll go ahead and take a minute to do that. What I'm going to do, the first video, I kind of talked about it a little bit. I'm going to try to find the link to that and put it below for you, but I am going to Transformations, which is a weight loss clinic, and you totally change your eating. Also in the previous video, I talk about the different plans and things and so forth that you do, about the HCG. You don't have to do HCG, but that's an option for you if you wanted to do the HCG, about the vitamins and everything you take. And Wednesday I actually go in for another weigh-in, and I'm going to go into what's called phase 2, where you don't take HCG and you actually really increase the amount you eat. It's like phase 1. It goes phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. Phase 1, if you're using the HCG, is the 8 weeks, and your eating habit, if you're not used to it, is dramatically changed. It wasn't so dramatic for me because I didn't eat a lot to begin with. And I don't eat meat, so it really wasn't that hard for me. I didn't eat a lot of fried foods. I did use olive oil, EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, a lot in my cooking. So that's one of the things that changed for me. And my water intake. Is this too close? No, I think I'm just too close. And my water intake is also one of the things that changed for me. Drinking more water. But Wednesday I go into phase 2, and that's 3 weeks, and that's just increased eating and no HCG. And I'll tell you more about that after my appointment, because I haven't had the appointment, so I really can't tell you everything that it entails. But when you go to Transformations, and I'll put the link to their site below as well, you get this little card, and this keeps track of your weight, your measurements, and so forth. And when they measure you, they measure your bust size, which is across the breast. They measure your arm size. They measure your waist. They measure your the widest part, like your hips and so forth. And they measure your thighs. So they do a couple of measurements, and I'll go ahead and let you all know that. And they write them all down for you, which I don't know if you can see this, but November 8th is when I went in there, and they measure your blood pressure, your weight, your arms, bust, waist, abdomen, hips, and thighs. That's everything that they measure. So from November 8th up to December 27th, my weight was 218. Can you guys believe that? A lot of people don't believe I weighed 218 pounds, and I think it's because of my height. So my weight kind of like evenly distributed well. Whereas if you're shorter, of course, you know, it looks, you look heavier. But I was 218. I am now at 203. So I'm almost at 20 pounds weight loss. My arms were 13.5, and you know, they don't put in here if they're doing it by centimeters. They don't have it on here. I'm going to find out what they're using. And it's now with 12 3/4. My bust size was 47. It's now 44. My waist was 42. It's down to 39 1/4. My abdomen was 46. That's down to 42. My hips were at 48.75. That's now 46.5. My thighs were 28.5, and they are now 23 1/4. So that is, I'm very happy about it. I don't think I'm going to get down to the initial weight that I gave them, because I honestly feel that it's going to be too small for my frame. You know, when you go and you decide you want to lose weight, it's not always the ideal weight that they say you're supposed to be for your height. It's for you. It depends on your build. My ideal weight for my height supposedly is 145. I have been 145, and I have looked like I'm on crack. So I'm definitely not going to try to get to 145. I initially said 160. I still think that's too small, because certain things that I wear now, like I don't have the biggest head, so the more I lose weight, the more my face tends to look a little sunk in, and I don't want to look like that. I don't want to be small like that. I want to keep a shape. I do want to be a little thick, you know, nice, but not too small. So I'll reevaluate that, I guess, at the end of phase 2 and decide whether or not I'm going to go back on phase 1, because you don't have to. That is totally your option. So after I have like 3 weeks, Wednesday I go in. I have 3 weeks from Wednesday to decide exactly what I'm going to do. Now, as far as if I lost any weight this week, I'm not sure. I know it's kind of been the holidays, and it's not that I've been eating horribly bad, but I have been taking a little bit more alcohol than normal, and I haven't been as active. So we'll see what happens. I have the rest of today, Monday and Tuesday, and yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. So below, again, I'll put the link to my previous video where I go more in detail about the weight loss, and I will put the site to Transformations below in case you're curious about their plan and so forth. And if you want to know about pricing and how much they charge, if you just either message me below or inbox me, I can get into more detail about it. So you all have a great day, be blessed, and I might be cranking out one more video today with what I decide to do with this, but we'll see. If not, it'll be in the morning. Okay, bye bye family.